I wanted to call my special initially "Tap Dancing for Reasons."
Yeah. It was definitely in the final 2 or 3 possibilities.
That's a great one.
Because that's what you're doing. It's just like they're so stupid.
It was also like, we might have to put this on YouTube, so we have to see if Netflix wanted it or not, but like, YouTube's not going to allow you to call it.
I know, you could do tap dancing for
When did
idiots.
Netflix become more agreeable than YouTube?
Yeah, it's swapped.
At some point, I think they go back. You have to keep going back and forth, I think.
Netflix does it in the booking, and then YouTube does it on the actual up there.
Yeah.
Once Netflix books you, they're like, do whatever you want. We're not going to take anything down.
That's
Stand
true.
by their people. YouTube will be like, no one should see this. You're right.
Right.
But Netflix wasn't always that way. I mean, we
Yeah.
just talked about her, having to cut in the half hour.
I think at this point, they just know that like people being upset by stuff is like
Helpful.
and I think they're gambling on this. I have no following, so I think between Louis and Ari and me, like the jokes I think are good. I think they're just like, let's see what happens. It's like throwing shit to the wall.
Yeah, I forgot they're going to be mad about Louis. They might also be mad about me helping.
Oh yeah, and I mean, and you are continually just doing wild stuff. Like I know
Bert's
at some
kids are
point,
going to boycott your premiere.
at some point, I'm gonna have to apologize for you.
Oh, yeah.
No.
Get them all ready, friends.
What a silly world we live in. Where people are like, just in their house somewhere, and we're just telling jokes, having a good time.
That's the
drinking.
thing. We just want to have fun. Everyone
just
is mad.
We're
Even
drinking
like
martinis in the afternoon.
even you taking a shit. It's like
Let 'em
it's
up.
for like a goof.
It's
you
a
know what I mean?
goof.
Yeah,
It's a goof.
it's to make people laugh.
Old man yells
And
like
if you get
clap.
mad, you're the idiot. You're the
For
one
sure.
wasting calories.
Everyone's having a good time. Some people just go, not jokes, not for me. And then a third group is mad about it.
Yeah.
And you're like, wow, in the face of laughter, you're angry.
And I'm not saying you can't be mad. People are like, well, I can't get offended. No, you can get offended. You're just dumber.
You're just all right.
You're just wasting your life.
Also, just like if it's like, okay, that's just not for me. Why are you using all this energy to be
Yes.
like, you're wrong. I don't want anyone to see this. It's like, just be upset or leave or whatever.
I know. I-
People
They
that
do leave. I mean, that's the thing.
yeah,
It's
but
like,
people
it's
that leave a
No,
show
on
that
their way out, they disrupt the
right,
show.
but people that just leave a show who are like, this isn't for me. I respect them so much as opposed to a person that's like,
Same.
I hate you. You shouldn't be allowed to
Yes.
say that.
I gave a lady props once at the Comedy Store because it's just a mix of comics, 15 different comics, and a mix of audience. No one's coming to see anyone specific, And this lady was just snarling at me the whole time, 55, 60 years old. Her husband, I assume, was like smiling and laughing, but she was just mad. 7 rows back, 5 rows back. I could see her the whole time. Didn't yell. And at the end, I was like, thanks, appreciate everybody. That's it for me. I was like, hey, before I go, there's a lady over here. And, hey, lady, you hated me, right? She goes, yeah, I did. And I'm like, okay, I can see it for sure.
That's a good title. You hated me.
Yeah.
Right?
But I was like, but you kept it quiet. You allowed all these other people to enjoy the show. And guys, let's give this lady an applause for handling her hatred the right way.
Yeah.
And they all standing ovationed her at the Comedy
Wow.
Store. And she smiled, and it was like, you did it right. You don't have to like me.
Yeah.
Or sometimes someone will just
I don't like
be on their phone. Sometimes someone will be on their phone the whole time during your set, and you're like, you're quiet.
Yeah, you're quite great.
Yeah.
Be quiet.
That's fine. You're allowed to hate me. I totally get it.
Be quiet. Just be quiet.
That's
Yeah.
the type of disagreement. I mean, that's like something even like a microcosm for America. Like,
Yeah.
Yes.
That's how it should be.
Of course.
If you don't like your neighbor, then just fucking keep it quiet.
Exactly.
You don't have to have it out with everybody.
Right. I mean, what if we did that with hot sauce? Hey, hot sauce hurt my mouth. Get rid of all of it. No, just don't eat it.
Don't
The
drink-
guy won the lawsuit with McDonald's, remember? Because
yeah.
the hot coffee.
Hot coffee.
I think it was an old lady.
It was an old lady.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Women.
They complain much more.
Plus, she was old. I think all of her layers were out. Like, I think you just lose layers, and it's just easy to burn everything.
That's true. You got weaker skin.
Old ladies. Yeah, it burns off anyway.
But yeah, completely. Well, it's actually, you know what my new move is? Whenever I'm in Brooklyn or something and people are getting all offended by my jokes, I go, boy, you guys are pretty conservative. And they're like, wait, what? And I'm like, yeah, you're like Reagan's wife out here. You're clenching your pearls. You're so scared of jokes. You're like the guys who got mad at Elvis for shaking his
And
hip.
nobody wants to be conservative.
And they're
Even
like,
conservatives.
Yeah, their brain is like malfunctioning. They don't know how to handle it. Works like a charm.
Negging people works.
Oh, it works. Then they
right.
kick you out. I'm like, you're very Trumpian. You're actually quite like Trump.
Yeah, they don't like that. You know what's helpful is my friend came to see lesbian girls leadership, like kind of chick. Came to see me at the Comedy Store a long time ago as an employee. Holtzman went up. You know how he is.
Oh,
I mean,
And
I
so
watched him.
I had to give a warning.
she was offended by Holtzman.
No, I watched him at Mothership.
Thank
He
you.
did like 20 minutes about killing gay people. I mean, it was just so.
At MSG for
And that's not what he said either.
At MSG for Kill Tony, he was like, fuck Billy Joel. There's people here who killed themselves because they had to work another Billy Joel show. was so great.
He just makes me laugh so hard.
Yeah, but I did tell my friend, I'm like, hey, you might be offended by him. She goes, I won't be offended. And just the warning, then she does like it because she's like, I won't be that person.
Right.
That's so smart to call them.
Interesting.
Yeah, you're calling him out on it.
That's why Dark Queen is good. You get it out there.
They know ahead
They
of
can't
time.
be
Why are you
upset.
tuning in for this?
You can't be upset if you watch it.
It's like Nashville hot chicken. You can't be like,
It's so hot.
it's hot. It's called hot chicken.